Alright, welcome back. You've already seen the thumbnail and the description, so you hopefully know what we're going to do here. I'm going to try to prove as easily as I can why the absurdly expensive SAL-6830s are superior to the DT230s. So there is a, I don't know, it's not a huge group of people, but there are some people out there that go, well, but the extra 1,000 kilos for those 3 additional engines just overwrites the amount of extra thrust they have. They're wrong. So the difference is 1,458 total mass capacity between the 2 engine types if you run 3 versus 6. Now the engine difference is 978 mass, or 78 kilos. So, actually it's not kilos, it's tons or whatever, but anyways, 978 mass. But you get a whole lot of extra cargo, so it ends up being a 480 mass difference, and I'm going to show you what can we do with 480 mass. Let's find out right now. So if I put that on there, and I stick this on here, I need a 52. There it is. And this one I need a 116. There it is. Alright. These 3 guys right here, we got a 116, a 312, and a 52. This equals 480 mass. It also equals 2,275 cargo. Look at my cargo down here. I will go back to set it. 5,175 at 100 mobility. And you can see right here that I cannot add even a single thing more. Drop to 99. So 2817 is my maximum with these engines. I already have the DT230s on here. When I built this ship, that it was in line with this ship, and I thought it looked nice, and so we did it. So the difference in the 480 mass between the 6 engines versus the 3 engines comes out to 2,275 additional cargo. Now for you, maybe you don't care. Maybe that much extra cargo means nothing to you. Or maybe it does. So now we're going to take that, and you can see I have this extra weight. Now we drop down to 78. So we're going to take these out. We are going to add... and drop all the way down right here, 6830s. So, again, I have 404 in commerce, and these things are absolutely stupid money. The difference between 6 of these versus 3 of the others is 239,529. That's with the skill. So, it's crazy money. Yeah, I really didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 6 it is. A little weird how I clipped him in on accident. So, I have 4,275 mass now. I'm still at 100. What happens if I put, wrong way, this way, structural, 1 porthole. Oh look, now I'm 99. That's your difference. So, if you have the money, because these things are just absolute stupidity in cost. I think without the talent, they cost 70,000. They're just absolutely crazy. So if you have the money, and you have a ship design that 6 of these will look nice, and you want a whole lot of extra cargo to the tune of 2,275 cargo space, that's why you would run the 6830s. You do need to, I don't know, it's like a little over halfway through the main storyline, because it's from Walter when he's in the lodge. He'll give you a quest called All That Money Can Buy. I think it's a side quest, to be honest, but it does progress the main story, so I guess maybe it's not a side quest, because there's some stuff that goes on when you come back. And you go to Neon and you have to do some stuff. He comes along with you. It's interesting. But in any case, if you have the money, level doesn't matter. These technically have no requirement because it says level 1, but you start at level 1, so that's irrelevant. Then this is why you run these engines. If I then go back to the DT230s, let's see, do I have them on the top? Probably. Probably. All the way down, 230s. Alright, back down to the 230s. And back to 100 mobility, back to 2,817. So you can also see I have 5,175 cargo. So when I come out of this screen, and we're going to cancel modification because I don't want to get hit for the cost, with, actually this does not include Samco because I'm inside of a space station. This is just with my talents. I have 8,150 cargo. If I go into talents, tech, I think, payloads. At rank 4, you get 50% additional capacity. So, it's still a lot. If you don't really have the money, use the DT230s. You're still going to have a big payload. They're both the same speed, 130 for each one. You have less engines, so there's less bulk to your ship. They are side snap. If that's a problem for you, you might consider something else. But as long as you can do something, put some kind of wings or ailerons or something like that on the back, then
nice to see you again. Oh, you've come.
Oh, stop talking. Never mind all these. I'm still working on some of these. Okay. So if you can do some kind of a wing thing in the back where you have snap points, doesn't matter what it is, then great. Then they'll work fine for you. Or maybe you want to put them on sides as outriggers or something. Great. And that will get you enough to give you a pretty high capacity, storage capacity, while still also having 100 mobility. And that's really the key to me. If I'm building a ship that I want to have a fairly decent amount of cargo, and this isn't like I'm moving my ship from one base to the next, I don't care about mobility at all on that ship. If it is a ship that I'm actually flying in space and doing stuff with, I do care about mobility. I mean, I like to keep it 75% or higher, or 90% or higher, depending on the ship. 100 if I can get it. And there's your answer. So, I hope that helped. I hope that will be a definitive answer for you as to why you want to pick the SAL-6830 engines versus the DT230 engines, again, if you have the money, or I hope it helps you decide that you don't care about the 6830s and you are fine with the DT230s. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.